After that shot hit him. The Wild changing here on the go.
It looked like he wanted to make a quick change there, but then look out here.
And nobody knew who was going to play it. Here's a chance. Brodziak, goal post. Kyle Brodziak off a terrible Hawks turnover had a chance. Beat Raanta, but drew iron. Roosevelt. And the puck knocked away. Brodziak dropped it back. Here's a quick shot. Raanta soaks it up. No rebound. A feeling out process here early as Versteeg gets in along wrist shot. Blockered away easily. Backstrom. Now it's back to Eriksson. And Richards a wrister. Backstrom handled
for the first 7 games of the regular season. So, I mean, they're not deep on the back end, but that's the way that goes. That's sometimes you got to play the hand that is dealt.
Centering pass, quick shot. What a save by Raanta!
But both great passers, both could really drift the puck, and 2 tremendous skaters.
Now a centering pass, quick shot. They scored. Nice feed from out behind the net from Granlund. It was poked home by Vanek. One of the bigger disappointments in terms of scoring production for the Wild, but Vanek gets his 4th goal of the season and many in front.
Pat, think about the areas that Minnesota has created and generated most of their offensive opportunities. Where has it come? It's come below the top of the circles. Hjalmarsson turns the puck over. Strength in numbers support. Granlund walks out. The Blackhawks overcommit, and then Granlund moves it one way, and there's Thomas Vanek. Stick on the ice, blows it right by.
And the Hawks able to get out. Kane steps into the zone. Able to hang on in traffic. Kane takes a look at front. There's Richards. Oh, the redirect went just wide. Great pass from Kane, and the tip just missed. Right, Ben Smith in his last 4 games been 15 and 13 at the dot. He goes against Koivu here. Koivu won the draw. Quick shot. Raanta came well out. Good save he made. He got outside the blue paint. Zucker arrived to the puck first. Now they're able to keep it in. Zucker drives. And now hangs on, slipped it in front. Sutter a shot. Glove save. Raanta was going to go wide, but Raanta 5 goals their last 4 games. So this unit's been going well for Minnesota. Pominville with a long shot, sticked away by Raanta. Rebound. A shot attempt blocked by Hjalmarsson. Now the Wild able to dump it back in. Raanta played it to Hjalmarsson, whose pass is picked off. Centering attempt. Kane back to Raanta. He'll take a whistle. On the stick of Richards. Kane gets the line. Weaving to buy a little time. Kane hangs on. Takes a look back to Oduya with a long shot. Good save by Backstrom. That might have been tipped. Looked as if Richards got a piece. Hangs on. He was looking back door, but Sharp did not come in there. Now here's Taves with a stuff attempt. And a save by Backstrom. Rebound Kane. Tried to bank it in off Backstrom alertly. Got the glove there and held it. A minute remains on the man advantage for Chicago. Here's Taves. Trying to center. Kane, quick shot. Good save. Backstrom is loose. And the Wild Brodin gets it. Now the goal off the moorings. Back for Rundblad getting a little power play time. David Rundblad going to look to Saad. Goes down low. Hossa drive. Trying to stuff it home. Backstrom said no. Rebound. Back to the boards. Long pass for Hossa. He gets in with Smith. The pass, and Smith couldn't hang on to it cleanly. Finds Hossa, who gets in there. Marian Hossa with a long shot. In and out of the glove of Backstrom. Now Roosevelt kept it in. Here's Taves taking a look. Taves tried to center. Boy, he had a guy backdoor with Hossa, but he was well covered. The vast majority of their victories have come against the lesser lights. Here's Versteeg. Back to Seabrook. He tees it up. Score! Brent Seabrook. A blast high to the stick side. We're tied.
Great patience all the way around here on this rush. Patrick Kane, stop it right here. Kane's going to drive the net, and what does this do? This buys some time for Kris Versteeg to see what's happening. And here comes Brent Seabrook. Nobody comes out.
Parise, I should say Koivu. Goes down to Parise. He rolled it back to Suter. Pominville's one-timer. Good save by Raanta with the right pad. Rebound to Kruger. And now a steal by Kane. He moves in, shooting. And a save by Backstrom. It was knocked down with a high stick. The Wild next to play it. The whistle goes. It to Kane. Patrick Kane. Two Hawks wound up on the deck. And then a pass in front. Here's Kane. Save Backstrom. The initial shot from the other side hit Backstrom. Kane right over to Kane. Now picked up Oduya. Lets it go. That missed. And it's held in by Seabrook. Taves in deep. In front, Hossa. He scored! Marian Hossa set up by Jonathan Taves. And the Blackhawks lead for the first time tonight.
Well, you call this a hard-working shift. And it all starts with the captain below the goal line. The Hawks are winning foot races. Time and space. Marian Hossa just shovels this puck under Nicholas Backstrom. But look at the patience. Waiting for Hossa to get there. And how often do we talk about it, Pat? You got to get inside the dots.
A long shot. That hit some traffic out in front. As Smith had been upended, held in. Smith right in. Big save. Backstrom rebound. And it got behind him and they scored. Jonathan Taves going to get the goal. The captain's the guy who set up Smith to start the sequence. He started it. He finished it. Taves makes it 3-1.
Don't believe Brandon Saad's going to get an assist on this goal. But he did a lot of the hard work. And Taves lifts up the stick on the back check. Watch this right there. That takes away the puck from Folin. Backstrom, you only can ask your goaltender to make a couple of stops. And then Jonathan Taves, where does he go, Pat? Goes right to the blue pit.
Upped it back. Folin rings it around. There's Parise looking to throw it in front. It bouncing Scandella with a shot. Good save by Fronto. Rebound is held in by the Wild. Dropped his head when the puck was held in beautifully. Pominville. Who's got it? Jason Pominville looking for a lane. Put it to Granlund. They get Coyle in front of the net. His tip right on. Good save, Runta. And here they come, Brodin. Vanek cleared it in. Niederreiter snapped it off, and a save, Runta. He had it, lost it, and the Hawks able to get it back the other way.
So they're a good stick. Sharp had some momentum there. Not Sharp, maybe he was going to try to chip and chase in behind, but good play there from Prosser.
Here's a chance for Koivu, center Pominville. Good save by Runta. That's as far as he's been out of the net in 2 months. Suter to Granlund, a shot right on. Good save, Runta. Granlund gets it back. Brodin's one-timer. Tip, good save and a redirect. Rebound taken by the Hawks. Kane out of harm's way. Pominville's long feed. They're going to get a breakaway. Niederreiter right to the net, to the back end. Save, Runta! And a penalty coming up. Might be a penalty shot. Nino Niederreiter's going to be awarded a penalty shot by Dan O'Halloran. First time he's ever had it. A penalty shot in an NHL game. Nino Niederreiter. He walks in up the middle of the backhand, and he scores. Big play by Nino Niederreiter. Almost the same move he used on the breakaway that was denied. He went right back to the backhand, and now it's 3-2.
Well, you talk about getting this puck upstairs. This puck pops right under the crossbar into the netting. Almost pops the water bottle right off its holder. But just a beautiful move. Forehand, backhand. No chance for Raanta. And it's a 3-2 game.
There's just been a force here the last several outings. He walks in now with a shot. Fought off by Backstrom. Rebound is loose. Where's the puck? Finally, Prosser came up with it. Put it in behind. Koivu there. Rolled it back. Here's Scandella with a one-timer. He scored! Marco Scandella, and a good screen by Zucker right in the kitchen of Antti Raanta. The Wild have tied the game at 3.
Well, Folin throws this puck across the blue line pad, and Scandella doesn't stop it and just one-times this puck. And to your point, watch in front of the net. No way for Antti Raanta to see this. Jason Zucker did a tremendous job here of taking away the sight line right here. I mean, that's a double screen because you got Oduya there, you got Zucker there.
Oh, icing. Now Kane had it, lost Austin Coyle centered. Here's a chance. Oh, and Niederreiter couldn't pull the trigger. Great play by Rosvold without getting a penalty. Who then held it into Kane. Put it across. Richards, a shot. Save. Backstrom. Rebound to the Wild. Now Toews. Looks in front. Sharp is back door. Here's Kane trying to center. Oh, that hit a leg and went in. That might have been an actually hit a Minnesota player and bounced into the net. Well, the Blackhawks forcing it off a bad bounce. Maybe it hit Brodin, and the Blackhawks incredibly have regained the lead.
Well, the same type of setup that the Hawks had on their power play goal the other night against the Calgary Flames. Takes a fortunate bounce, as you mentioned, Pat. Toews and Kane interchange. Kane's trying to go back door to Patrick Sharp, and off the left skate, as you mentioned, of Jonas Brodin.
Kruger got knocked down. It's loose to the boards. Kane picked it up, rolled it free. Saad chasing it down. Or no, Smith rather. Van Smith to the open net. Hawks win. Van Smith, the finisher. The Blackhawks will win the opening game of the 5-game series against the Wild.
Well, the battle in the corner, Pat, with Kruger, Kane, Smith, Oduya, and Seabrook on the ice. Patrick Kane makes the play. The puck's going to come up to him. He's going to get it, and he chips it off the boards, past Ryan Suter, gets it into the middle of the ice, and then Ben Smith's able to stay on his feet.